Hello and welcome to more Zelda 2, The Adventure of Link. Last time we finished off the Ocean Palace, the 5th of the palaces. We have just one more to go to place that last crystal. Of course, there'll be a main big ol' final dungeon afterwards, but as far as placing these crystals are concerned, we have just one left. So let's go ahead and exit this place. We can see this castle or palace is now destroyed. However, I am pretty much out of lives, so I'm gonna go ahead and save and reset since I like to do that after dungeons. So I'm gonna go ahead and pause, press up and A on player 2's controller. There's a red bar at the top, which is very concerning. And let's go ahead and hit save. And then I'll just start back up here. Not gonna pick you, Larry. No, we're picking Link. And I think the number on there is the number of deaths you've had. I'm not entirely sure on that. And I saw another little color pop up on my screen, so hopefully my Nintendo does not crash during this process. I could have turned the Nintendo off between the last episode and this one, but of course I didn't because I'm an idiot. But there's probably only like 4 or 5 more episodes until we're done, so it'll get turned off eventually. So to go to the next place, we actually want to go back to the other side of the world. This guy is very persistent. Gosh dang! Well, I'm on a road, so he can't get me. But I do want to go back to the other side of the world, because now we have the flute. We got that in the Ocean Palace. And using that, we can get past a roadblock we couldn't before. First off, I should show we can actually use it by pressing B. So you can kind of hear it right there. But not really a whole lot of use for it right now. Also, I don't think I ever showed this off before, but you can actually crush forest tiles with your hammer, so we could have done this all this time. It's not really useful until later today, but it is something we've always had the option of doing. But anyways, now that we've got the flute, this barrier down here, well, if I could stop getting attacked by CRUDs! This guy down here, now if we play our flute, it'll actually, for some reason, completely destroy him, and now he's dead. Fantastic! And we can continue on through the world. Of course, there's going to be a lot of action scenes as we go here, and I'm going to go ahead and use my shield spell, because these guys are going to start chucking rocks at us, because they're gosh dang buttheads, and we have these guys to deal with. Pretty easy to take care of, and they give pretty good experience for how easy they are, but dealing with them while also dodging rocks, not always the easiest thing. And I'm not the best at dodging rocks, but somehow I'm doing okay so far. Yeah, we made it! Alright. Of course, that's not the only action scene. We've got 2 more to go through here. And I should mention, as we get into this side of the world, this is probably the best place in the game. Let me go get fire on. This is probably the best place in the game to level grind. So I'm going to show you guys where a couple of point bags are. We'll go and get those. They'll be 500 each, so definitely worthwhile. But the enemies around here are super efficient to level off of. So this would really be the point where I would recommend leveling up a bunch. Getting all the way to the point where we have just 1 level to go, because we'll get that 1 level at the last dungeon. And that's probably what I'll end up doing. Let me go ahead and use another shield here. I'll probably end up grinding just to get 1 level to go, and then we'll get the last level at the last dungeon, or the second to last dungeon, I guess, technically. Now, I might be able to get the level just by going through the dungeon normally, but I haven't calculated all the different experience that we're going to be getting, so I might just end up being more safe than sorry and just going ahead and grinding out those levels. But we're through those action scenes, so now once we get to the swamp area, well, we can crush some forest, why not? But I actually want to go up right here, because we're going to have a cave up top here, and that is where one of the point bags is going to be. But we've got a gosh dang lot of enemies. Now, this place is not one of the places where the good enemies are for fighting. We'll get to those in a bit. But we will get an extra life up here. Now, this is not random. This is actually a specific tile that we landed on, so it's probably a good idea to have some magic left over to jump up there. But yeah, this is just at the very top left right here. There is a life, but now we'll just keep going. And let's go get some, let's go get some points. So we have to very slowly walk through the swamp, and we'll go inside here. We've got about half of our magic and quite a bit of life left. I think I should be fine. Of course, these guys are a gosh dang pain in the butt, but with our level 7 magic, we can one-shot them, so not too bad. There we go. I wish, considering how annoying these guys were, I wish they would give a little bit more experience, because you can't hit them when their eyes are closed, and sometimes they just get very awkward, but oh well. Now over here, we're going to have one of those scorpion guys, and you know what? I'll go ahead and try to kill him. I'm going to go ahead and use shield, because I'll probably get hit. We can only really hurt the guy when his eye opens up, so I'll just try to bounce back and forth on him, and there we go, it worked! Now, one thing I've never really specifically called attention to is that when you're kind of bouncing like this, you can actually move back and forth while bouncing on top of an enemy. So a wider enemy like that scorpion, if you're good enough, you can pretty much stay on top of him. I haven't done that. I haven't tried that out enough to see if his fire will ever hurt you, but maybe you'll be able to just stay on top of him and never get hurt by him. And whenever he opens his eye, he'll take some damage. I don't know. It might be worth trying if I find another one. Although my attack is so high at this point that I'll probably just kill him before we figure that out. All right, so with that out of the way, let's continue on into the forest right here. Now, on the right, there will be another cave, but this one we don't want to go into quite yet. We'll go back to that one later. And I'm going to go ahead and kill these guys because they're worth so much experience. 2 swings and we get 150. It's so good. But yeah, we're going to skip this cave right here, and I'm just going to go ahead and go all the way over here. Wow, there's a fairy up there, which is pretty nice. Now, somewhere in this forest, there's a heart container. I don't think this is the one, or maybe this is actually, but there's a heart container somewhere around here. Or maybe this is the point bag. Okay, so here's the second point bag, but we will also get another heart container. The heart container is down in the on the beach, though. So right there's a point bag, but if we keep going down from there, and then we go to the right, maybe we have to go down a little bit further. One of these spots has something. Oh, wow, we can one-shot those guys. Whoa, we got a point bag. Let me go ahead and see if I can just stay on top of this guy. Yeah, you can see I can kind of just stay on top of him, and I just one-shot that guy. I don't really have enough magic to heal before I do that, but we'll go ahead and grab that CRUD and heal up just a little bit. Let's see, where is the heart? Oh, gosh dang it, where are you, heart? Maybe it's up here a little bit. Come on, there it is. Okay, so there is the heart. And I guess I didn't need to use that heal spell considering I am going to heal right here. But now we have maximum life, guys. We got level 8 life as well as all the heart containers in the game. So we're doing great with that. So we got both the point bags at this point and we have the heart container. So now I'm going to go back and go through that cave. Wow, that guy died super easy. And there should be another one. Yep. These forests always have 2 of these guys. So it's good to kill both of them. There we go. The spiders you can kill if you want, but they're only worth 5 experience, so it's really kind of a waste of time. Those guys are more of a nuisance than anything. But okay, so now we're going to go back and go through the cave. You can see we'll exit on that side over there, so let's just get into more enemy fights. I guess it's actually okay, because we'll just be able to kill more of these guys, get more experience points. And for some reason, there's like stones or some kind of gray tiles up there. Oh, 1 second, cat wants to go out. Okay, now let's actually go inside the cave. Yeah, we normally leave all the doors open so the cat can just wander as she sees fit, but when I'm doing recordings, I like to close the door just so there's no echo from the hallway and all that, so... Yeah, when she's in here during recording, sometimes I have to go let her out because she likes to scratch at the carpet and CRUD, which is not good because we live in an apartment, so they're gonna, gosh dang, we're gonna have to pay for that CRUD. Or, well, we have a deposit put in, so they'll just take it out of our deposit, which I would like to get the deposit back once we leave. That'd be great, but it's gonna be very difficult having a cat. But all right, so we just have to work our way through this cave, and we'll get to the side, to the other side. And this is where the thing I showed off, where you can break the forest tiles. That's where this is going to be very important. So let's go ahead and get through here. And we actually want to break, I think it's this one right below me there. Oh, well, let me fight this guy. Okay, so it's actually this one right up here. Oh, I just pressed B. I did not mean to play my flute. There we go, and there is the town. Okay, I'm very low on life. I have no magic. Please let me get into town. Okay, we're good. And this town is Hidden Town of Kasuto, which I don't believe has any connection to Ocarina of Time. Unlike all the other towns, they had some character name from Ocarina of Time. I don't believe this one does, so kind of strange there, but let's go and check it out. I hopefully can get healed pretty soon, so I don't have to hear that beeping this whole time. We had to flee Kasuto. Okay, well, let's go talk to her. You deserve my help. Follow me. What have I done to deserve your help? I don't know. I mean, I know I've done some pretty great stuff, but I don't know how she knows that. But let's go inside this place here, and we'll go talk to her. There is a secret at edge of town. Yes, indeed there is. We'll get to that in just a bit, but let's go down here. Now, this one is actually not a wise man. This is a very special thing. We've got the last magic container. So we do have one more level to get with magic, but we now have the full magic bar, all 8 segments. Oh yeah, thanks lady. Well, let's go ahead and move on. I guess I'll go ahead and use some life spells just to get rid of the beeping sound there. And there we go, let's keep exploring town. There's quite a lot to do here. Now this building right here is very important. Let's go inside. Because inside here, it might look like there's nothing, but for some reason, we can talk to the wall. East of Triple I Rock at Seahorse. Or Seashore, not Seahorse. Okay, well, I don't know why we can talk to the wall or the chimney, whatever that is there, but there you go. Let's go talk to her and get our magic restored real quick. And I'll go do that trick where I can heal just while the magic goes up there. And we still got more to this town to explore, so let's keep going. We could talk to these random people, but they really don't have too much to say, so let's go inside this building right here. And once we go over to the chimney here, this is something really important. We want to press B in front of this chimney. And Link will say, looks like I can get in the fireplace. Now, this is a very odd thing. This is one of the few times in any Zelda game where Link actually talks in first person and he says I, or Link talks at all. I think Link only talks like 5 times throughout all the different Zelda games, so yeah, it's one of those weird things. I never really paid attention to that, but I just kind of read some trivia that, yeah, I guess it's Link talking there. So here we've got a spell, remember the magic word, and this one is the best spell ever. It is the spell. Costs 24 magic. I'll show you guys what that does in a bit. That's kind of a weird one, but let's get back out of here. So we got the magic container, we're all healed up, and we got the spell. But like that lady said, there's a secret at the edge of town. So let's go to the edge of town and check it out. So the edge of town is over this way, so we'll just keep holding to the right. It's not the fountain. Don't worry about the fountain. We just go through here, and all the way over here, it might look pretty barren. But if you go up there, well, actually nothing happens. We can use our fairy spell and try to go up there, but there's nothing up there. What we want to do is use the spell right here, and it will reveal a secret. Here we go. So now we can go inside here. And this is where the good CRUD happens. So we go inside, and this is a very, very special item. This is the magical key. If you guys watch Zelda 1, you know exactly what this does. Basically, we have infinite keys now. We can unlock any door in the game. We do not have to worry about collecting keys anymore. There's only one downside, which is the last dungeon in the game does not actually have any locked doors, so really we only get to use this in the next dungeon. But I guess that's okay. It's still worth it. So at this point, you guys can see I'm about 2,700 experience from leveling up. I think at this point, I am going to go ahead and grind up to get my magic up to level 8, so that way we'll have just one level to go, and we can get that last level in the next dungeon. And this is probably one of the best spots, if not the best spot in the game to grind, because we basically can just go to the town and heal up, fight these guys who are in every single battle here, and we just go stab them a couple times, get our 150, stab these guys a couple times. Yep, well, if we can actually hit them right. There we go, get another 150, so 300 just like that, and we can just rinse repeat over and over to get experience super fast. Now, one thing I want to point out, you saw right there, sometimes you have those little blobs, and sometimes you have the big monster guys. You want to look for the little blobs, not the monsters, because the monster things have the red guys here, and the red guys are actually only worth 100 experience, where the ones from the blobs are worth 150, so those are the ones you want to be going for. Gosh dang it, blue spider CRUD. Gosh dang it, you CRUD. And there we go. So we got the experience there. We can go ahead and heal back up. And if we ever get low, we can just run away, or we can just go back to town. So really, we don't have much danger here. Of course, I ran into the red one again. So yeah, I'm pretty much just gonna walk back and forth here. It will not take long. I'm getting very unlucky getting the big guys over and over instead of the slimes. Normally the slimes are the more common ones, but I'm just getting some bad luck there. Let's just bounce out of the way here. There we go. And I'll go ahead and kill these guys, and I'm pretty much just gonna walk back and forth for a couple of minutes and get to the next level. We actually got a slime, heck yeah! Not only are these guys more experienced, they're actually easier to kill. They only take 2 hits instead of 3, so I don't know why these guys are easier and why they're worth more, but there you go. Yes, and sometimes you'll even get red potions. The one downside is for some reason in this game, whenever you get a potion to drop from an enemy, they actually do not give you experience as far as I can tell, so you kind of get that in place of the experience, but if we kill them so fast, it really doesn't matter that much. And here we go. This will actually be the last kill that we need. It's been pretty quick. I think it's been like 3 or 4 minutes, and we're just about to level up, so you don't have to do this level grinding if you're playing along and you just hate level grinding. Do not worry about it. You do not have to do this, but it's just so easy, so efficient. I figure, why not go ahead and do it? So there we go. Magic is leveled up. We now have level 8 magic, level 8 life. Let me go back to town so I can, gosh dang it. There we go. I'm gonna go back to town just for safety purposes, and that is actually going to be it for this one, guys. So we leveled up, we got to the next town, got a whole bunch of point bags, and maxed out our magic and our life, and got the spell, the most important one. So that is going to be it for today. Thank you guys so much for watching. We'll come back next time, and we'll begin the next dungeon. I'll see you guys then. Take care!